I'll give you your coupon stuff.
Okay, perfect.
Welcome back to Pregame.tv. We're going to give you the summary from Chuck. He's broke down all of the horses that we feel are contenders. Now, what does all of it mean, Chuck? What are you looking to see happen on Saturday?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think we've talked a lot about value. When you're betting on the horse racing, you got to look for the value. We know California Chrome, his running style, he's going to be there when it's all said and done. Not a lot of value at 3 to 5 to bet him to win. So I'm going to be looking more at some exotics, exactas, trifectas, superfectas, keying some horses. Still waiting for some last second things. You mentioned earlier about the weather. You mentioned the California Chrome. I've been coughing a little bit. I'll be calling you Saturday morning to get an update on that. But I think this race is going to be a pretty fair pace. Meaning, I don't, there is speed in the race, but I have a feeling number 8, Social Inclusion. Horses don't want to get in a speed battle with them right out of the gate. I think the first half mile we'll see Social Inclusion go at a pretty relaxed pace. We'll see California Chrome biting on the bit, trying to figure out when he's going to try to go at him, as he doesn't want the 8 to steal the race. And that's when we'll see the other speed horses as well come into the race and really start pressing things. Things could get interesting to the fact where going down the stretch, we might see some of those closers that Marco and I talked about. I think one of the closers who we talked about had the tough trip, that ride at number 10, Ride On Curlin. I think he could be a factor in the exotics for second, third, or fourth. I don't see him winning, but would not doubt to see him finish up in those exotics. So I'm going to be looking at a number of things here, trying to figure out the combinations. I know I like it's hard to throw out, the Social Inclusion or California Chrome. I think the Curlin horse will be in there. And so I'm going to wait for some track conditions. And then, Marco, I will have everything up on pregame.com by Saturday morning.
All right. And if you look at the screen right now, there is a link to Chuck's package for Saturday. And there's a coupon. You can save yourself $9 if you use that coupon to get Chuck's picks. And one last tip that I want to give you guys, I forgot to mention it in mine. However you're playing this, if you like California Chrome and you like him with 3 other horses and you're doing some, you're key willing him over 3 horses or whatever, do yourself a favor. Box the other 3 horses that you're using with California Chrome as a saver bet. Even if you only make a $1 exacta box with the other horses that you're using. The reason I tell you to do that is if something happens and California Chrome runs off the ticket, at 3 to 5 in a 10-horse field, you will get a monster payout. It's worth that insurance policy.
Absolutely.
For $6 or $12 to do a saver exacta box with the other numbers that you like. You don't want to be sitting on the sideline.
That's a man speaking from experience right there.
Yes, very, very much so. Hey, it's a school of hard knocks. Never stop learning.
Absolutely.
So, all right, I hope you enjoyed all the videos that we did. Hopefully, for racing purposes and for history purposes, hope we're back in 3 weeks talking about a Triple Crown. But for betting purposes, I hope we're not, because we can make more money on Saturday. So Chuck and I will be back for the Belmont. We'll break it down for you. He's Chuck Edel. I'm Mark I forgot my name, Marco D'Angelo. Thanks for joining us here on Pregame.tv. See you in the winner's circle.
Good luck.